Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Verene, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ink Thoughts podcast. And yes, it's been another fantastic week. And I don't know, has it been that interesting for me? Yeah, I guess kind of some stuff that happened to my week. But prior to that, I would like Vareen to give an update on what have actually happened to yours. How are you, Vareen?
Okay, hello everyone. My week, it started with being a very stressful week for me, like usual, but it kind of ended well because yesterday, my colleague and we went to Sunway Lagoon, which is the water theme park. So, we didn't go very early in the morning because of some arrangement stuff, but I know like what Andrew said, we are like wasting our money for the tickets, but actually I give it a thought after that. So I think for me, I didn't think that much because initially I really expect that I might go in and wasted the ticket money because of of all my fears. So I didn't think that much that others are wasting their money as well.
Okay.
So we went in around afternoon time, and then actually surprisingly the queue wasn't very long for most of the rides. So we just waited for a while, then we get to play and so I don't know if the audience know, but I'm actually fear of heights, and something that couldn't give me a sense of safety. As long as I couldn't feel the sense of safety, that I will be very scared about something. So I remember when I was still young, I like slides very much, but I think from standard 4 onwards, I started having fear for that. If the slide is slightly higher, like longer a bit, then I have the fear for it. I don't know why. I try to conquer it before, but so far I didn't make it. But yesterday I feel like I should really try to challenge myself a bit. So and my colleagues, they all know that I'm afraid, and they were very nice. They actually say, let's start with something small, something easy, so that I can slowly adapt to it and see if I can make it. Then we can go to the next level.
Okay.
So
That's good.
So we started with some. Actually, I thought, I was thinking, okay, maybe this is for kids or something.
Definitely. I'm pretty sure that's for kids.
But we all went in. So I started with that. I feel okay. It's still okay for me. Then we go for the next one. Actually, the next one is not high at all. Just that it goes too fast that I feel like I'm flying out. That gives me a sense of like very dangerous. So I try to calm myself down, but in the middle, I don't know what happened that I suddenly cannot. So I just feel so scared that I'll fly out from that thing. So after that, we started to play something related to water. So I know I went to one water theme park in it's called Bukit Gambang in Kuantan, I think. When I was standard 6. 12 years old. So
Never been there. But I think I passed by there when I was going to club. Quite interesting.
So it was still there?
I think so. I mean, I heard of it, but I just never went there before. I think it's still there. Maybe a smaller scale, like more of a friend.
It is a smaller
family
scale.
thing.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, go on with your story. I'll just give it a search.
Okay, so I still remember when I went there with my family when I was 12 years old. I really don't dare to do anything. I just did one together with my family because they say, we need 5 people so that we can go in one. How do I say it? Tube? The circle one. So I tried that only. The other thing I really don't dare to do. So this time,
I'm glad that at least you tried that, luckily.
So this time I decided I just give it a try. Because the ride is for two person, so I try to sit behind for the first time and see if it's okay for me. Yeah. Then I go with my friend because we are around about the same weight, so I have no problem sitting behind. Yeah. Yeah, so that actually gives me a bit of confidence that actually it's not that scary. I can challenge myself a bit more.
Yes, exactly.
That
You should
actually
have went for the toughest one.
yeah, so actually, yeah, I kind of like slowly build up the feeling, confident feeling inside, so that I can convince myself to try. Yeah, so that was my first one, and apparently it was still okay for me, and I can see that my colleagues are very happy for me. They are so encouraging, They are so encouraging that I feel like, if I don't try anything at all, I feel like I feel so sorry towards them.
Luckily, you didn't come with me.
Yeah.
If you come with me, I'll bring you to the toughest one.
Yeah. Actually, one of my colleagues say the same thing, that she's glad that she come for the first time with us instead of her boyfriend. Her boyfriend will just drag her to somewhere that's very hard, and then tell her that no, it's not scary at all. Then she'll suffer throughout the whole thing.
No, I actually, what I'll do is different. I will bring you to one of the toughest one first, definitely enjoy, because in my point of view, if you go through the toughest one, of course, if you get traumatized by that, okay, that shows that gives me exact proof that you are actually you get traumatized by something that is a bit extreme. Then we will go from the easier ones. But if that turns out to be okay, it actually unlocks a potential, Yeah, I'll still stand by my point. Of course, I'll bring you to one of the toughest one of the best ones. It's actually not that scary. I'll just bring you there, try it. It's amazing, and then once it's over, then we'll see. What do you think about that? Yeah. Well, and based on, so it's kind of like, how do I say it? So, I will bring you to the toughest test as an evaluation, and based on that the results from the toughest test, then we'll go on and see which category should we go for. Yeah. Yeah. So instead of starting from entry level tests and all that, I'll just bring you to one of the toughest tests. Let's see what's your result from this. Okay, so you got a 60. So that's not too bad. Of course, not that you would want to go for this toughest ride again, but we can go for something that is intermediate in entry level. Amazing, isn't it? I think that's my way.
Well, I couldn't say that it's totally not workable.
I can be encouraging, I'm encouraging, but I'm encouraging you to the toughest, right?
Yeah, encouraging me to the toughest, right? If let's say I don't dare to go out, then you scold me, right?
No, I won't scold you. I just encourage you, just go out and try it. To be honest, it's not that scary. The toughest ride is just I don't know, 10 seconds. The scariest part is the part when you are waiting for the ride. When you're in there, you have no way to do anything. You can just hope that you are safe, but actually you are safe lah. It's just ourselves overthinking and all that. Yeah, you stand there. It's because I know that not the toughest one, one of the scariest one is the one that you're standing. You are literally standing almost vertical. It's slightly tilted a bit, almost vertical, and then there is a platform which will open and then let you have a free fall, which is amazing. It sounds scary to me even when I'm talking about it, and every time when I'm right in front of that ride, I will have that fear as well, whether if I make the wrong choice. But then after that, it's actually just a very simple process. Literally, I doubt it's even 10 seconds, to be honest. Yeah. People are I think it probably takes 30 seconds for people to get in and then get the whole process done, but then the whole ride is just 10 seconds, done. It's that fast because you need to imagine that it's a free fall. By the time you realize something, you're already out of the tube. You're like, the fuck, that's it. Yeah. It's the best part is literally the adrenaline rush within the 10 seconds or something. Yeah. Within that 10 seconds, the adrenaline rush. But okay, I'll be different. So I'll be different in this way. I'll bring you to the toughest ride, but usually in the toughest ride, there's the most extreme one. So at least for that one, there's two choices. There's an extreme one, and then there's a less extreme one. I will allow you to go for the less extreme one. Okay, so it's imagine that the scariest ride that's like 5 out of 5. I'll bring you to the one that's 5 out of 5, but within that there's a 5 out of 5 and then a 4.5 out of 5. I'll let you do the 4.5 out of 5. Just so that, it's kind of less scary and all that.
You just make me think that I should go and study about fear and everything about this, yeah, and come back and debate with you again.
No, we're just gonna do it in practice, We're just gonna do it in practice. We have a few practice and then see what's your conclusion from that. Should I just start that? I went to Sunway Lagoon with you. I mean, it's really fun going there, but then I just went there with you. Oh my god, it's so fun. My fun wouldn't be the rides. My fun would be looking at your expression and then looking at how you went through all this. I'll be waiting over there like, okay, tell me how it is. And then you'll be like traumatized or something. I don't know. I don't think you'll be traumatized. I don't know. I don't think you'll be traumatized. I'm pretty confident about you.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of debated about this thing yesterday over a theory which I made. Yeah, but never mind.
Which I made.
Interesting. Which I made. I mean, like, yeah, literally, I mean, it's not based off anything. It's just like from my intuition, like common sense and all that. I kind of guess that that's the way that people like. You should be able to conquer that by just trying it out, and then you'll be like, yeah, maybe. No, you won't die during that trip. You won't actually get traumatized. Of course, you might feel that it's scary, but then you won't get traumatized. Yeah, I guess that's the thing you'll feel. Yeah, but what else is it? But I was gonna say that the Gambang water park is so cheap. It's like just $28.
Oh my god, the price difference. I mean, so big.
There's a lot less attraction. You have to know that there's true. Just only water park. There's literally only water park. Yes. That's it. And not as much as like even the water park facility isn't as much as what you have in Sunway Lagoon. So yeah.
I don't know if I remember it wrongly or what, but there's the like man-made sea, something like this, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, is it very dirty or something?
No. It's actually quite clean. Just that the man-made wave, the power of the wave is so different.
As in?
Yeah, the one in Sunway Lagoon is like the power is like so big that you literally get pushed to somewhere far a bit. Yeah, but the Gambang one is just like a wave coming to you.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay. Understand.
I mean, that time when I was 12 years old, I don't know if there's any changes now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the so-called the scariest one that I did is the what do you call it?
Vuvuzela.
Yeah, the one.
I think so.
Yeah, in the middle, I don't know why.
Would you do that again though?
With them, maybe.
With me?
Let me think.
Why? What's the difference though? What do you, like what's the difference? It's not like I'm gonna change the ride in any way. Not like how can I change the ride?
Because you will scold me if I feel very scared.
No, why would I scold you? Like what are the points that I can scold you about during that ride? I'm wondering also.
I don't know.
I mean, like, how can I scold you? Like, we're just gonna go up there. Not like you're not, because like the main thing is that you're still gonna go on the ride. So why would I scold you? That's the thing. Like, I mean, you're gonna line up all the way up there. It's not like you're gonna regret during the last moment. You're just sitting there and then like there's nothing for me to scold you. So yeah.
Okay.
It's not like you. I mean, not like you need persuasion to get on the ride, right? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? And then now you're someone that you just go on the ride. I don't see why would I scold you or anything. I'll be encouraging. I'm very encouraging. You have to trust me.
Okay.
Vuvuzela is fun, yeah. You should try the other tube one though, the one that goes all the way up there and then go down. That is fun. And then You should try it. Oh my god, now I don't have the chance to bring you there. If I bring you there, I'm gonna bring you through every single ride and probably traumatize you. There's that one that have that tube where I don't know how what do we call it? Like, how do I explain it? So when you exit from one side of the tube, it's gonna fall to a lowest point, and then it's gonna, using the gravitational force that it kind of acquired, it will go up again to the other side of the tube, and then it will just kind of go both sides until it's settled in the middle. So that's one of the thing that Verene didn't get to do. So yeah, like, you know, why that one is fun, because no matter which side you sit, you will get the feeling or the sense of danger, because wait, actually it's only one side.
The front one,
because
is
like,
it?
I mean, like, because when you go up, there will be a point where you're falling towards your back.
Yeah.
So you definitely get that feeling, which is scary, but then that is fun. That's the fun part. That is the fun part. Yeah. The other side, actually, in their newer theme park, they have that as well, but a bigger one. So unlike this one, which is just a tube, so that one you exit from a tube and then it goes up to a huge slide. It's literally the same thing, but then it's a huge one. So it might not just fall towards your back, it might fall towards your side or something. So yeah, that's even better.
Oh my god.
It's so fun, right? No, for me, it's like, shit, I'm gonna die if I go to Sunway Lagoon with this guy, and then I'm just like enjoying, like, holy shit, this shit is so fun. I'm gonna definitely do this.
I'll ask someone. I'll ask someone that enjoy all this adventurous stuff to go along, just in case that I can't accept it. That at least someone is going to go with you, or else you will just drag me. Oh my god, I cannot imagine.
Okay,
that.
no, I'll drag you at least once. Definitely, I'll drag you. Of course, if really you are traumatized by already that, I'm not gonna bring you to something that's scarier or like similar with similar level of scariness. Actually, it's not even scary. I don't know how to describe this, but yeah, I mean, like, I'll at least bring you once to all of them to try it out. You know, we should try it out. It's like so fun. Yeah.
Okay.
I look forward. I don't know. I don't feel like there's any water theme parks in the UK. Yeah. Roller coasters, it is. 360. Or do you want 90 degree drop? I never tried that. You know, 90 degree, the one that you stop at the top, staring down, and then it goes down immediately. Fun, right? I actually never tried that. I know I will feel scary, but I'll be really afraid. Like, every time when I try those rides, I'll be holding on to the seat really tightly. Yeah. But then, yeah, it's fun. The adrenaline rush, you know, like the moment when you feel like it literally feel like your heart is like flew out of your physical body. Yeah. It's that feeling that is fun.
Okay. Okay.
Verene has no comments.
Yeah, I have no comments. I should wear the t-shirt that I wear yesterday. It literally says no comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Anyway, cannot compare to what you are thinking about, but I still feel kind of proud of myself. At least I try my best to conquer my fear. At least in the past, I don't dare to do any of this at all. But now, at least I push myself to try something out. Yeah.
Go with me. I'll push you to your limits. You know, like, the difference between me and your friends is that your friend starts the game. So your friend kind of starts the game. But me, I push you to your limits. I make the best out of you. You know, you need a trainer like me in order to be the best of the best.
Oh yeah, you know what? When I came back, I shared this with my parents, and they didn't say anything. But this morning, I went out for breakfast with them. So when we were on the way back,
on the
way back, so suddenly I look at my fingernails, and then I tell my mom, I think one of my fingernails look nice. Then my dad say, oh, she went for one ride, then she is very confident now. I'm like, hello.
Well, you did went for more than one, right? So
Yeah.
that's not exactly accurate. But then I'm gonna bring you to something scarier.
But yeah, this morning actually I feel very tired because whole day out there yesterday. So in the morning I just feel like chilling at home and yeah. Then my mom came and asked me if I want to go out for breakfast with them. Then at first I say no. Then she went and asked my brothers and I heard them
And then
say
you
no
regretted
as
your
well.
option.
No. Then after a few seconds
Then you
I
felt
feel
bad.
like yeah, I feel bad and I feel like I haven't really
No,
been
you actually ruined their personal moment, you know. They thought it's gonna be a date. You ruined it. Finally, they got a chance to have a date, and then you ruined it single-handedly.
then I think I haven't really been accompanying them for quite some time. I've been kind of busy for the past few weekends and yeah. Then I say okay, just wait for me for a while. I'll just change myself and I'll go with them. Then when I was in the car, then I forget my dad or my mom say, "Oh, finally you are here with us." Then my mom say, "Yeah lah. After a few months later, you go somewhere else again." Then yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I did the decision to follow them lah. Just spend some time with them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for my updates. How about you?
No, we've been updating about 20 minutes. I think we spent quite a lot of time debating about not debating, but kind of talking about the right thing. I really want to bring you to some extreme, right? I just want to see. Of course, I'll empathize with you if you do get traumatized, but I just want to see I'm pretty confident that you will be able to conquer that. Yeah. Of course, if you're really traumatized, I wouldn't force you to another one. I'd be like, okay, let's go for some simple one. Let's go and chill and all that. But if you're not, you found your full potential.
Later, what
Yeah,
if I got too angry when I came down and then I say, no, let's just break up. I don't want to see you anymore.
No, you won't get angry. You'll get traumatized. You'll get angry. You won't have the energy to be angry. If you are traumatized, you'll be tired. You literally feel weak. Yeah, you feel like dying, and that's it. You won't. I believe you won't be angry. You won't be mad at all. All right. Yeah. Go on. So it's my turn now, I guess.
Yeah.
It's my turn, and then. What happened? Not much actually. I mean, we talked about. I don't know. So this week, actually, something interesting happened. I got really mad at Verene about her not scheduling the podcast post, which I mean, like we pre-scheduled that thing. Like she doesn't do that, so I got pretty mad about that. But then after that. Something good did happen. I joined a few career events from the university, which is really interesting. I am glad to see they have different perspective and all that. Like one of the greatest examples is that, I don't know, over here they are very encouraging. They are very encouraging. Is that a skill that I should have? No, I'm encouraging as well. Just that I encourage my girlfriend to go on the toughest ride. I'm actually very encouraging as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Believe me, if you're with me, I believe okay lah, maybe we wouldn't go for I'm sorry I keep staying on this topic because I really want to see how Vareen will react on one of the scariest rides. But I wouldn't bring you to maybe 100%. I'll bring you to 80% now. Okay, is that good?
That sounds better than the 100% one.
Right, that's good, right? Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know, like people here is a lot encouraging. It's different, a totally different perspective. And then one of the main thing is that people here students are aiming for a 2-1 degree instead of a first class degree. At least from the people that are in the careers events. Yeah, I'm surprised by that. They are worried that they can't get a 2-1 degree. Which is surprising because like in Asia, there's no such thing as a 2-1. People are aiming for first. Of course there is, but most people are aiming for first, which is crazy. Yeah. Like even initially I was aiming for first when I realized that, okay, that's a bit too much. That I realized that, okay, I'll just settle for a second, a 2-1 degree, second upper degree. Yeah. So other than that, I don't know, they have different things that they talk about. They don't just, find job and all that. They do talk about what you actually want, flexibility and all that. What do you care about? You list all these kind of things down, realizing what you actually want, and then don't downplay yourself. Be confident. Don't think that you are like they talk about imposter syndrome a lot, and then they talk about how you shouldn't be you should be confident about yourself. Like, don't worry that you messed things up. Like, even if you think that you didn't do well in that interview, you shouldn't just focus on how bad you did on that interview, but you should actually appreciate how you actually got into that interview, because they selected you because you have some qualification that they want. Just happen that maybe if that interview they do think that it didn't turn out well, of course they wouldn't hire you, but at least you are good enough to be worthy of that interview, which is a great achievement. And then of course there's things like sometimes it could be just because they care about a lot about diversity in the UK. So maybe like right in their team you are just not the right fit. You can be an extrovert, but then probably there's just too much extrovert in the team that they prefer someone that is introvert. There's things like this that can happen as well. Just sometimes you wouldn't know about it. Like, so don't care so much about the failures in. Yeah, like they talk about how people have this negativity bias and all that, which is really nice. So like basically went through this whole career event thing, and then the main thing they talk about is that actually kind of like what you did was like you emailed them, asked if they have a job, but over here it's different, whereby they recommend you to find, because like the best way to find job isn't through job application and all that. It's actually by in-person recommendation. So if you can network, people and all this, it's more likely to get you to a job, or even to a job that doesn't exist. Yeah, it happens sometimes. So they literally say that you should just message people on LinkedIn, and then or even email them, which is quite amazing because to be honest, I hate people that kind of send me messages on LinkedIn. Most of time, I feel like they are a scam or something. So this one is different, but then it's in a very nice way. They did ask us like, so what do you think when he told us that? So he's asking, what do we think when he told us that we can actually do this? Yeah. So to be honest, I think that honestly, I never thought of this. I thought it would be very intrusive. And then, it's like disturbing people and all that, like people wouldn't care and all that. But then actually, it's actually a good way. I haven't tried yet, but maybe I should try it. You can probably ask like, dear someone, I'm interested in working in your company. If you have some time, may I talk to you about like, what is it like to work there? Something like that. It's not literally like asking a job, but then like potentially you can just like kind of know more about jobs or ask nicely if there's any openings or something like that. Yeah, I guess that kind of works themselves, something like that, which is really interesting. It just kind of sounds like a hack, which you never knew about. It's like, wow, so we can just do this? It's not illegal? Yeah, something like that. It's like a new discovery for me, which is interesting, really interesting. Yeah. And then yesterday I kind of moved in. I helped my friend moved into my new house. Actually, not that I helped my friend move into my new house. I moved some of his stuff there because I have a room which is quite big, and then I don't mind storing some stuff, that's why. But he felt so I guess he felt a bit embarrassed, something like that, and he was very generous as well, that he treated my whole house with boba tea. Yeah. Gongcha boba tea, which is amazing. Thanks a lot to him. Yeah, and then we had that night we had bak kut teh as well. Like, bak kut teh is kind of like a herbal tea clay pot. Not exactly clay pot, but usually they serve in clay pot. Herbal tea clay pot pork stew, I think it's called. Yeah. Herbal tea clay pot pork stew, which is amazing, and then chat with my friends and all that. Quite an amazing day. Yeah, and then one of the best thing that kind of happened is that I got an offer to an online interview, which it totally surprised me because I believe I'm not the only one, but then in the kind of just after post 2010s, phone call gets really rare because of the appearance of WhatsApp, and then even now recently it's WhatsApp call. So WhatsApp call, you know who's calling you most of the time, and then rarely do you get like phone calls. That's why I got a phone call. I was really shocked, and then I actually didn't know how to communicate. And then when I realized it was an online interview, I got really shocked, and I got a bit too excited that I was shaking for like a few hours. Oh my God, seriously, is this happening? And I don't know. I don't know, man. It's gonna happen tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning. I said like 10:30, yeah, that's the best time for me. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is, of course, I wouldn't mind that it actually, I wouldn't mind if it goes well, and then I don't know, I can get onto the next stage or something. But then also, I don't want to put too much high expectation. Like, it's kind of I'm very conflicted at this part. Like, I have to be confident, but then still I need to manage my expectation to be less confident. But I don't want that less confidence to affect me. That's why I was like, it's so hard. Because, I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's hard to balance my my feelings towards this thing. Like, yeah, I don't know how to figure this out. So, hopefully it goes well. But the main thing is that even though it didn't go well, the main thing I want to learn out of it is that how interviews actually work here. Because I've never, I mean, to be honest, my last interview, in person or online, is actually 3 years ago when I was applying for an internship. Yeah, so it's been a really long time, and yeah, even though I've been an entrepreneur doing pretty much a lot of stuff on my own, there's still this fear of like, so how does it actually work? And then I had to, even for reference, I have to find my supervisor back at internship because I've been doing entrepreneur stuff, which I don't actually have a reference to. Yeah, so I have to find back him. But he actually gave me a lot of advice yesterday, so it was quite cool. And then I even made up a Google Sheet thing to kind of track all my job applications and all that, so we'll see how it goes. But
I actually kept track of
beautiful
my
week
job
for me.
application last time also, like for after I
Oh
graduated.
really? I would really love to see how you work it out. Not to be competitive, but then I would like to kind of see, how's yours and how's mine.
Alright, sure, no problem. But
Okay, we can have a look later.
Yeah, you just reminded me
What?
that about my interview before I got the job, like the current job last time. Yeah, like last year. I actually did so bad for my first interview. Yeah, but I'm glad that I started. No, the first interview was okay. Maybe their requirement wasn't that high, but the second interview, that field is still kind of new for me as well, and I don't know what to expect actually. So I turned out I did it very bad, but I'm glad that I have that one single experience. So from there onwards, all my interviews went well. I know what to expect.
Exactly. I guess that is the main thing that I want to get. I want to just get the feel of the interview. Not that I don't really want to get. I mean, why not if I get the job?
Yeah.
But then like, like I just want to get a sense of how an interview actually works.
Yeah, and you will feel a lot more confident after that one single field interview.
Yeah. But then the thing is, I don't know. I don't know, because I literally, like, I think a day before, I just finished my new CV, which is like 2 pages. It's kind of like following the UK culture thing. And then they just contacted me, which really scared the hell out of me. I mean, the job application haven't even closed yet, They're going to close on that day, but people can still apply. So they're closing on that day, that night, I would say. And they called me. I was like, wow, seriously? Are they desperate? Or, I don't know.
Maybe.
I changed the CV, or, I don't know. So yeah, probably they're desperate. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite cool about it. Quite cool. Quite cool.
Yeah, actually, I'm very
Probably
happy for you when you told me
the credentials. Yeah, I have to read through the credentials again. Kind of prepare some stuff. Yeah. And it's actually a listed company, which is quite scary.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's quite a huge wealth management. So, yeah, so I'll see how it goes. Yeah. All right. So I mean, after going through 30 minutes of our sharing, a bit long. Yep. Quite surprised that we get to share so much. I don't know. Last week kind of pushed us to share more. Last week we shared like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I think 50 minutes. Is it?
Almost.
Yeah. Because when I was editing it, 50 minutes is even after the 15 minutes, we're still sharing. That's why the part 2 episode, there's still our vacation and blah, blah, blah. Part 2. It's really crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. I didn't know we can share so much about
Talkative is the one word that sums up all things up.
Yeah, I mean, like, even before this, we talked a lot. We spent a lot of time talking. At least an hour. Yes, an hour and more. So, yes, okay. Now get into the main topic of the podcast. So, what are we actually talking about today?
Okay. Is childlike mindset the way to go?
Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast where we discuss about conquering theme park rides and the UK's career culture. If you'd like to listen to the main topic of this podcast, which is childlike mindset the way to go, do continue with the next episode, which is coming out next week. I'm sorry about that. We just had too much of live update that this ended up being just one episode. So yeah, sorry about that, but thanks to everyone for listening and hope to see you guys in the next week's episode. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you're not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with the link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again and see you all next week. Bye bye.